Hey, is this the owner of 17?
Who's calling?
This is Matthew. How are you?
Matthew.
Yes, sir.
I'm well. Where are you at, Matthew?
Where am I at? Like, based out of?
Yeah, where
Lake
you
Worth?
located? Where you located?
Lake Worth?
You're in Lake Worth, so
Yeah.
you're a local buyer.
Yes, sir.
You're calling for yourself, not for somebody else.
No, sir. Well, my company.
All right. Well, do you work for your company? Or do you own your company?
I own my company.
Okay, very good. And Matthew,
Nice to meet you.
that house is has been held off the market for quite a while. It was purchased from the owner with a mortgage that we believe the mortgage was not enforceable. Mistakes on the transfer of the mortgage, and back in 2014, 15, something like that, we beat the bank at auction. I mean, at the trial, and they lost $400,000 mortgage on that. But through the marvels of litigation, the thing sat for a number of years, and somebody else got their hands on it and refiled, and completely against the rules, the court foreclosed on behalf of a new owner of the mortgage, and the appellate court did what's known as a PCA, per curiam affirm. So I filed an appellate brief. I filed a appeal and put up a bond, and I've had possession of it for the last, 3 years, I guess, since then. And now they're making offers to me. They want to either give me some walk away money or short sell it to me. Problem is, I don't know what and the reason they can short sell it to me is because I'm not the original mortgagor, so I'm not indebted on it at all.
Yeah.
And the original mortgagor gave up his rights a long time ago. So the problem with that is I thought I could get it for about 400, but they're inching up on that. So I don't know what the final number is, but if you're experienced in dealing with short sales, are you?
I can't say I am.
Oh. Well, see what it needs. It needs somebody that's connected with that process, because it's possible for the right person to go make a short sale deal for something in the 400 range, and it's probably worth about 550 as is right now.
Yeah.
So and me, I'm just looking to get whatever I can get out of it. I acquire properties through litigation, and all I'm ever looking for is the money. I don't ever I never rent them out. I don't renovate. I don't rehab. I don't retail. I just litigate and then sell the properties once I've cleared title on them to an investor, and leaving plenty of money on the table for them to make. So that's what I do. If you're a local Lake Worth investor, I've got other properties too in the area: Boynton Beach, Lake Worth, West Palm Beach.
Are you looking to sell the other properties too?
Everything I have is for sale.
Oh, all right.
Everything. No, I mean that's why I acquire them, to sell them. The only thing that ever keeps me from selling them is I've still got the clear title on some of them.
Yeah.
And it's a process I go through. I litigate. If I win the litigation, then my mistake on that particular property is I didn't clear title right away.
Yeah.
I should have. That would have been easy to do, but I wasn't worried about it, and it was occupied in a comfortable situation, so I didn't do anything on it, and this came out of the blue. Surprising. I learned that lesson. I'll always clear title immediately now. So,
So,
so if you want to do, if you're interested in making a deal and that's enough money for you to live with, then I'll get with you further on this.
all right. And what about those other properties?
Give me. Well, we'll talk about those. Let me give you my email address.
All right, perfect.
It's give me enough information about who you are
I will.
and where you operate out of. Give me enough information about who you are and where you operate on your email so that I can do my due diligence.
All right. I'll tell you. I'll send you the LLC name too, so you know we're legit. And
Yeah. What having an LLC name makes you legit? That's like $150.
no, I know, but you know, like a registered business.
I have an LLC that I never use. I operate under a fictitious name. That way I can litigate on my own behalf. I don't have to get an attorney if it comes to it. And secondly is I stand behind everything I do.
Yeah. So, are any of the properties listed on the market, or are they all off the market?
No, I don't list anything.
All right.
My life partner is a real estate agent, and if we do real estate transactions, we often will run it through her, so that if somebody's gonna end up with a commission, it will be her. But I don't list anything. I don't retail the properties. I don't show them. I don't do it. I don't renovate or set them up for presentation. I deal strictly with investors.
All right. That's perfect. So, would text be easier or email to
Email.
go back? All right.
Yeah, I'm old school.
Yeah.
I guess old school. Email is old school now.
Yeah.
I'm old enough. It wasn't.
Yeah, I'm on the younger side, so.
Yeah.
So.
All right, let me ask you this: what valuation range are you comfortable? In other words, can you deal with multi-million dollar properties? You got
I haven't.
for that?
I haven't yet, but if I
Okay.
think it'd be possible. I feel like I could get it done.
Yeah, but you got to go somewhere and get it, that's not good.
Yeah.
I like to deal with one person. I don't like to. In fact, that's one of the reasons I've gotten so skittish about giving out information, because typically what happens is, in the past, I go to do a deal. By the time you get to the closing table, they're scrambling for a hard money lender.
Yeah.
And they just don't have the cash in the end. They're just trying to sell contracts.
Yeah.
And it's just a mess. So.
Yeah.
So I try to deal with one person who's can stand behind their deals.
Yeah. So yeah, I try to stay under 500,000, but
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is that particular one is a 3-bedroom with another bedroom that doesn't have a closet. It's like a office den type thing.
Yeah.
With a French door, and it's a gigantic living room combination. It's like a big T. It's like 40 feet in one direction. The top of the T is 40 feet long, and the vertical part of the T is like 32 feet, I think, and it's vaulted ceiling. There's rafters instead of trusses, and that was all done originally. It's not one of those handyman parts where they cut out the bottom of the trusses. It's got the 2-car garage that faces that L's off the building, so that so that you're not looking at the front of the garage at the front of the house, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, it's one of the nicer layouts in that neighborhood. It's a nice neighborhood.
Yeah.
And they built up that area right behind us, which pumped up the prices, you know.
Yeah.
Originally, when I acquired that property, it was going for $190,000.
Mm.
But that was back in 2008, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna shoot you over my information and see if we can get a deal done.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
Woo-hoo. Round of applause. Round of applause, people. Wow. That is what we're calling for.